Hi, I am Dev and this is CS50's web programming with Python JavaScript's final project. The name of my project is VaxiSafe and it is a website which helps you plan and track vaccine schedule for kids with timely reminders. So basically right from birth to around 16 years of age, one is supposed to take around 40 to 45 vaccines. Some are to be taken just after birth, some after 3 months, some after 6 months, some after a year. VaxiSafe helps you manage this whole vaccine schedule. So let's log in into VaxiSafe. I have implemented Google's sign-in. So this is the index page, and over here it shows the account with which you are logged in, and it also gives the option to log out. Over here it shows about VaxiSafe, some details about VaxiSafe, and over here it shows all the list of the vaccine recipients which this top level user has. A user can have as many vaccine recipients as he or she wants. So let's go ahead and add a recipient. Date of birth is like most important things, and I will tell you why later. And the reason why I'm asking for gender is that females are supposed to take 2 additional vaccines. So this shows a list of all the vaccines, and clicking on a particular vaccine shows more details about it. And so it also shows the age at which that particular vaccine is typically taken at. So what VaxiSafe will do is that it will calculate the due date of each vaccine by adding that particular amount of time to the birth date provided. So now if that due date has already gone, like it is in the past, then VaxiSafe will assume that that vaccine is already taken. But to be flexible and match with a particular recipient's vaccination history, VaxiSafe allows you to mark that vaccine as not taken as well, and it will show you reminder notifications later. Now since the due date of these vaccines are in the future, it doesn't allow you to mark them as taken, but once the due date approaches, it will allow you to mark those as taken as well. You get the option to delete that particular recipient as well, and go to the home page from here. CS50 web is added in the recipients list over here. Also in the recipient creation process, it will not allow for duplicate names, nor it will allow you to keep any fields empty, and it will also not allow you to have duplicate names. And we can go back to the index page by clicking cancel from here. And if you want to log out, you can just simply click over here and will bring you to this page. The reason why you're seeing devpc.com over here instead of localhost of 127.0.0.1 is because of Google login. So it doesn't, in authorized JavaScript versions and authorized redirect URLs, it doesn't allow private IP addresses, and I didn't want to enter 127.0.0.1 because I also wanted to test it on my other devices on LAN. So what I did was that I played around with this host file, which is available over here, and configured 192.168.29.201, which is the IP address of my machine, to devpc.com. This is the IP address of my machine, which is the same as this one. So whenever and I also did the same to the devices on LAN on which I wanted to test my website. So whenever I visited devpc.com, it would take me to 192.168.29.201, which is my server over here. Now I have logged in with my other account, and let's go ahead and mark some of the vaccines as not taken. So whenever the reminder emails are sent, these 4 vaccines should come in them. And in the recipient to over here, let's mark 3 vaccines as not taken. Now whenever I run the server, I had commented out the script of this import statement, which is responsible for setting up the job for sending reminders. So I will uncomment it now, and so now it will send the reminder emails every 10 seconds. So let's wait for some time over here. So it has started sending the email notifications. Yeah, so it is done, and if I now go and check my inbox, then I can see these 2 reminders which are for these 2 vaccine recipients over here. So I had to stop the server, so that's why. So the 2 emails are for these 2 vaccine recipients respectively. So let's go ahead and see the first one, and this one is for Dave, which is the username of the top level user. The following vaccines are due for recipient 2, which is the name of the recipient, and for recipient 2 I remember there were 3 vaccines which were due, and for the other one whose name was Dev Patel, 4 vaccines were due, and that's what are appearing over here. So in production environment, the script for sending reminders would run at say every day at 9 a.m. but right now, for the sake of testing and demonstration, I have kept it for 10 seconds. The site is mobile responsive as well, as you can see over here. It adapts to the different screen sizes.